You fuck with Big Brother, you get straight. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck he said. Big Blue told me something I can't hear. You already know what the fuck time it is. Turn up and tune in. Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your motherfucking boy, Big BAYDAY, and this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. All right, so thank y'all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all, and today is going to be probably my most groundbreaking episode. It's about homosexuality and basically the cause, the effect. I'm gonna break it down to the best of my ability because I've been doing some research, a lot of thinking about some things, and first off, I'm a heterosexual man, so I can only speak from a heterosexual's perspective. So I'm not gonna disrespect anybody or speak hatefully towards the homosexual community. All right, because like everybody else, I have homosexual people in my family, and just like everybody else in the world does. You know what I'm saying? At this point, in this day and age, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna break this. I'm gonna break this shit down. So just go ahead, sit back, light up, roll up, get your shit together, whatever you gotta do. Give me an ear and give me a chance. All right, cause I don't want to lose nobody. But all right, let me break something down for y'all. Cause I was thinking about something earlier today. My lady, my beautiful lady. And thank God I have a beautiful woman, black woman at that, to accentuate me as a man, you know, as a black man in this world, in this world. So I thank God to have a relationship and to have a woman, and I thank God for my woman. All right, thank God for that. Thank God for having children, the ability to have kids. I thank God to be able to reproduce and to teach my children to live the way that man should live, or the way that I want man to live. You know what I mean? Because that's what happens when you have kids. If you want to if you want to control something, if you want to change something, you have children, and then you teach your children to be the change that you wanted in life. You teach your kids to be better than you was. You show your kids the way instead of bringing them into the world just to let the world raise them. All right. With that being said, when you first have a child, now first off, I want y'all to understand that homosexuality is a system. Homosexuality in this day and age, the way it's propelled and the way that it's thrusted onto us and in our societies, or was thrusted into our societies, it was systematic. Um, Starting with the media, that's how they first introduced the shit to you, was through media. Then you are like everybody. You might have a weird uncle or cousin or a weirdo in your family who was taught the system, and they probably might have molested you or did some weird shit to you and caused you to learn the shit. So it's a learned behavior. It is a learned behavior because when you're born, a man is naturally attracted to a woman. Naturally, when you're a child, you push the girl and you run away. You might hit her, and well, not hard, but like you might punch her in the arm and run from her so she can chase you. And I mean, this is the attraction. It even starts from the mother and the son looking up to his mom, or looking at his mom, or the daughter looking at her father. The attraction starts as a child. See, the thing what people never take into account is that we're so off balance as a society. We're so off balance, meaning we weren't raised. Majority of us, well, I wouldn't say majority, but a lot of us weren't raised in dual parent families. A lot of us was raised by single parents, meaning you only seen one half of what a family should be, or you only had one half of the family circuit. You know what I mean? So Being that we're a broken society, that's one. The foundation is hard for you to stand on. You get what I'm saying? There's no. So if you was raised, so think about it like this: if you was raised with your mama and all you know is female shit, might be a little bit more effeminate or soft. Okay, so that's one aspect of this shit. Or that's one aspect of possibility and shit. But majority of it was learned behavior. Like majority times people get molested, like I said, or some raped or whatever by somebody in their family, and then they take that behavior and they put that onto their peers or the society or environment they live in. So things like a lot of things is happening like that. A lot of shit happen like that. Weird uncle, real weird cousin, or auntie, or it could be just like that. That's the majority of how people started out. But it goes deeper than that because, like I said, it's systematic. So when you were even born in the hospital, the doctor or the nurse or one of those evil bastards, they have a system to where they put a thermometer in the kid's butthole. Okay, now that's evil. That's evil as fuck because they do it quick and they do it fast and it's like they don't even care how they just jab it in there, get that little thermometer reading and pull it out. But that's bullshit because when you go to the doctor, they put that shit under your tongue. When you go to the doctor, like you could put that shit in between the child's legs and smash their legs together to get a proper reading. You could put that under the child's arm and smash his arm up under the thing to get a proper reading. You don't got to shove it in his ass. So once they do that, that's the first time they broke the baby's seal. Because I think my baby cried when they did that bullshit, and I actually got upset because I didn't know they were going to do it. And she did it so quick, you know what I mean? And just to get a temperature reading when your baby ain't even fucking sick or nothing, fresh out the womb, they do this shit. So that's the first time that they break the seal. And that might be the only time that matters to cause sexual confusion into the child, to spark that sexual confusion in them. You get what I'm saying? Because nothing's supposed to enter your butt. Everything, that's an exit hole. You got to think about the body. There's a polar opposite. You put stuff in your mouth and it goes down down the intestinal tract, out of the asshole, out of your anus. So you're not supposed to, and nothing's supposed to go up your anus. Nothing. Like nothing's supposed to go up. That's an exit hole. So that's just something to think about right there. And for all my people out there, I'm not talking to homosexuals right now. I can't speak for y'all. And also too, y'all done your damage. So if you're a homosexual person listening to my video, you're gonna be mad. You know why? Because you already did that shit. So you're not even. This isn't for you. This is to save young people who are not on either side of the fence and they don't know where they stand, or they just want to be regular human being and stand where they're supposed to stand as a man or a female. So this is for the youth, so they won't just think it's okay to be a homosexual, because it's very strict repercussions to this shit. So I really want people to understand that there are strict repercussions for your sexuality on this earth. Because I'll tell you this, the reason that they put the sexuality and the stuff so much in the children's media and in the kids' movies and the Disney movies and all that shit is because they want your child ready for sex when they get their hands on them, their weird hands on them. Because this system is all prepared. They prepare you for what they want you to be. Like school teaches you to be the way that they want you, society wants you to be. You work at a job, you have to adhere to the rules and guidelines of the job, or else you can't work there. I mean, everything is controlled. So society molds you to be, like they say, a law-abiding citizen. So a society breeds you the way that they want you.